How's it going, guys? My name is MJH and welcome to another Madden 16 online Ultimate Team challenge. Now for this challenge I've decided to use a kicker, you heard that right, a kicker, as my quarterback for an entire game. So I went out into the auction house and I bought a kicker with the worst quarterback skills I could possibly find. Now just take a look at those for a second. This is going to be an interesting one. So after a defensive miscommunication on the opening drive there, I'm now 7 points down. It's time to see what our kicker quarterback is made of. As we're going to try and throw it to the outside to RB, as the accuracy is fairly on point there. As we get that for the first down and a little bit more. Very nice, that's how we want to start this. Now the rules of this challenge is I have to pass on every single play. I can't just continuously run the ball because that would obviously be cheating. And that's not in the spirit of what we're trying to do, as he completely overthrows it and throws the pick. See, that's the problem of having the kicker quarterback. Whoa, so straight after that play on his first play on offense, I managed to cause a fumble. So our kicker quarterback is back on the field and ready to redeem himself after that last play. So we're going to the outside again as he manages to get the throw in. Those out routes are absolutely fine, drag routes, sorry, are absolutely fine for him. Anything further than 5 yards seems to be a problem so far. So obviously, we're going to try and test him further than 5 yards. Let's see what happens as we're going to hit it out to our tight end out there as he completely overthrows it again. But thankfully, there's no pick. Now, I'm not going to be doing anything like screens or anything like that either, because obviously that's just a little dump-off pass. That is pretty much cheating, as for some reason it won't let me audible out of the play I'm doing. Okay, it looks like we're doing this play then. As we're looking for Jimmy Graham wide open. As he managed to get the pass away. Yes, come on, Graham breaking them tackles. Graham breaking them tackles. Yes, in for the touchdown. 7-7 with the kicker quarterback. Let's go. Now, for some reason, I can't seem to audible out of my plays and change plays. Maybe that's because I'm using a kicker rather than a quarterback. But nevertheless, it's Giaz. Oh, he gets sacked just there, cutting me off as I was trying to explain something there. Now, I took my opponent to a 4th and 19, and he elected to go for it. From his own 12-yard line, which is a silly decision, especially considering my quarterback. He should have no problems. We throw the low pass to OBJ, and he manages to get the ball there. Come on, Nugent. Kick a quarterback. Let's get this into the end zone. Come on, come on, come on. As we try and hit X down the middle, he completely overthrows that. Now, I could take my 3 points and go for the field goal, but that would be way too easy. We're using the kicker quarterback for a reason. We want him to score touchdowns. Let's see what he can do. Can he make a play? Looking up to be for Odell Beckham Jr. And for some reason his coverage blown as we get a second touchdown. 14-7 using a kicker as our quarterback. Okay, so after another stupid decision by my opponent deciding to go for it on 4th down, again we're at his 14-yard line with the kicker quarterback. This is becoming quite a regular thing now as he completely misthrows it off to the left there. This really isn't that much of a challenge when he keeps letting me start my drives from his own red zone. It really does make it a little bit easier for me as we take it out wide to Jimmy Graham as we get some nice blocks and we take it in for a 3rd touchdown. A 3rd touchdown with a kicker quarterback. My opponent looking like he was finally starting to mount some offense, and we get the pick with Glover Quinn. So we're back on offense, back with the kicker quarterback, and we're actually a decent distance this time. So we can start really testing that arm of his as we get instantly sacked. Well, that last play didn't work, so I'm thinking we try a little bit of play action power as we lob it up, and it goes completely off target and sails out of bounds. So, 3rd and 18, the boring option would be to throw a small pass and then punt it and run out the rest of the half on defense. But nah, we're doing a challenge, so we're going to test out our kicker's arm and throw it up deep. Let's do this to beat Odell. Oh my god, he can't throw deep. And we just got fucking picked off. Just like that. I don't think he can throw it more than 25 yards. So after my opponent makes a decent drive, gets it near the end zone and throws it straight to Adams for the pick. So we just let the clock run for the rest of that half as the game freezes, and to get into half with our lead as we get the first down with Jimmy Graham. Now Nugent, our quarterback at the moment, is actually 7 for 13 for 113 yards. Our kicker quarterback has 113 yards as he misses the throw there. Alright, we're going to give him a difficult one on this one. We're going to test out Nugent. We're giving a much harder pass. Now, it's not too deep that he shouldn't be able to throw it this far, but it's a lot more difficult for him to get off as he throws it up to B. And what a beautiful pass by our kicker. Can you believe it? As OBJ sails into the end zone. How beautiful was that? Now, my opponent answered back with a touchdown nearly instantly there by throwing it up deep, but I'm glad, because that means we can get our kicker back out onto the field to make some quarterback moves. We try scrambling out to the side and get taken down for a big loss there. Alright, fuck it, we're going to throw it deep again. We're going to try and get it off quickly enough that you can make the throw. We're going to line up the feet right. We're going to let him get some position. Throw that ball. OBJ with the catch. Yes. How is that? Our kicker making another amazing pass. If anyone ever tries to tell you, oh, you need a great team in Ultimate Team to actually be successful, well, you kind of do, but you definitely don't need... Oh, I spoke too soon. Oh, making me eat my fucking words there. Now, with the way my opponent's playing, I actually feel safer on defense than I do on offense. With this kicker's accuracy, the pass could go all over the place as displayed there. Can't even make the simple pass. So he's thrown 4 touchdowns this game, but also thrown 3 interceptions. He's having a mixed one as we get the ball to Demaryius Thomas there and managed to make the first down. As I was trying to say previously before I got cut off rudely by an interception, is that you don't always need the best quarterbacks to win. As I'm displaying here, you can do just fine with a kicker with about 30-35 kind of overall throwing stats. Obviously, the rest of my team is absolutely loaded, so that is helping massively. I think if I had an entire bronze squad, I might do even worse, but who knows? We're trying a difficult throw to Jimmy Graham, and he makes it. As Jimmy's breaking more tackles off there. To be honest, this is actually unreal, the amount of completions we've managed to have with Nugent, how you pronounce it, as we're going to try and scramble off of him, scrambling for the first down and much more. I'm not going to slide as he holds onto the football. Alright, go big or go home. We're going to play action this, and we're going to throw it straight into the end zone. Come on, let's see what you got with that arm, up to our bit. Oh my, not even close. Okay, so that last pass, if you can even call it that, was dreadful. I think that was slightly too ambitious going for a big play like that. So we're going to take another small check down to Jimmy Graham, making the first down just... Okay, we're going to try the fade again for his 5th touchdown. Can we make it 5? Throwing it up to OBJ again is the plan as we take the snap. Throws it up and... Ah, not even close. We need to work on that accuracy. Okay, so throwing it up doesn't work. So we're going to stick with the drag routes across the middle. See if that helps us a little bit more as he's everywhere. So we're going to go for... he's got me as we fumbled. No. As he recovers it and takes it back to his 3-yard line. And it appears my opponent has been kicked for excessive griefing. Now, I think that's probably just the connection error or something. I'm not entirely sure what's happened there. Nevertheless, I think it was a fair shout to say we're going to win that game regardless. My opponent was showing no life on offense whatsoever, and somehow we managed to get down the field with the kicker. So anyway, leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Leave any comments below with any other challenges you want to see. I've got 2 things in mind. I'm thinking about trying this again, hopefully finding a better opponent, someone who could offer a bit more of a challenge. And then second, I'm thinking about trying probably the hardest challenge you can possibly do on Mutt, using an entirely out of position team. Now, let me know if you want to see that. That would be a bloodbath. Most of the blood would be mine. So, yeah, like I said, if you enjoyed it, you want to see more, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks a lot, guys.